To my Christians, my Bible readers, to my Bible readers, my Christians, my Catholics, Baptists, Pentecostal, everything, whatever you is. Come here, let me ask you a question. In the beginning, in the beginning of the Bible, or let's just say in the beginning, right? We all know natural laws, right? Or the Ten Commandments, right? But in the beginning, when he created the first people, the first thing he told them not to do of eating of the fruit, right? Their consequence for what happened next is what got them to the place where they didn't want to be and they had to go through all that. So in today's society, in the church, when you put on these robes and you guys know that's against the God that was in the Bible that told you not to have shame, right? So everything in the Bible, especially like war, killing, especially in the masses, that's against God. You're murdering. Um, you're stealing people's property and selling it as settlers. So colonization, we know is wrong. All these things that we know is wrong. Um, why do we keep participating in it? Do you not see what it's doing to your life? And I know you're like, you're wearing clothes. Most of the time, I'm not. I have to wear clothes to interact with you, but on a day-to-day basis in Kauai, I could walk around in a bathing suit. It makes me feel really good. I could walk around in a towel because nobody knows what I have on underneath. And even if you did, keep your hands and your mind to yourself. You know what I mean? I think that's what God wanted. And there are still places in the world where people keep their hands and their minds to themselves. There's people walking around naked in their villages. They're not thinking about that person. They're not thinking about what the other hut is doing while they're in their hut. They're thinking about feeding their people and making sure, okay, our sharps are, our knives are sharp and our people are healthy. Everybody's fed, everybody's looking good. Okay, so we look good for tomorrow. You go do what you do, and I'll meet you back over here. Now, I know homophobia is rampant in a lot of places, but there are also cultures that don't care about that at all. There are cultures that they stay around their men all the time. They got their women in the house, and those are the worst ones. Like, even out of sight, out of mind, she's in danger. Whereas in a naked black village, she's not in that danger. You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy. Like, the actual spear chuckers are not the savages. It's the people with the clothes that know how to spell the word savage, that are the savages. So I just want you guys to think about that as you when you're reading your Bible. Really read through some of the stuff and stop picking what you want to pick to get mad about. Because the first things we should be getting mad about is mass killings, which is war. Even if you're an American, the thing you should be mad about is weapons of mass fucking destruction, which is probably an AK-47. You know what I mean? It could take a lot of people out. We are the country that is that. The U.S. in America, the U.S. in Hawaii, the British, the UN, all those people are the empire, right? And everybody else is from somewhere and they collected you on the way. Even some of y'all white folks, they done collected y'all on the way. They killed your people and they collected you because you had lighter skin than probably some of the people around you. And they transformed you into this thing of whiteness. And then they told you that blackness is the opposite of you. You are good and they are bad, and they are evil and you are good. And really, they're putting you in this situation where they're taking you out of nature. They're taking you out of being natural, of being okay with your body, okay with your feelings, okay with feelings. Because that's another thing. You guys are like, well, take emotion out of it. Why don't we not? Why don't we not take emotion, something that's making you feel emotional? And that's where you old people get mad. You old people, and I'm 40, something. I'm 44 now, and I understand, I've been taught, you know, don't cry before I give you something to cry about. While I'm already crying, you know what I mean? I'm already upset. So I understand what we were brought up in. But now that we know better, shouldn't we be doing better? Now that we know there's emotional intelligence, shouldn't we be thinking about factoring in our emotions to help us get through the things that we need to get through instead of making it so now that when you do take emotion out of it, you need a substitute for that. You do. You're going to get a substitute, a bad substitute. You want to drink something, you want to smoke something cuz now you got to suppress the emotion that comes with being a human to get something done. Crazy ass fucking work. They got y'all feeling so much shame. And so that's what I was getting to. The first sin in the Bible was shame. So when you make someone feel shame, when you have shame, and that's why even on the show on Netflix, Big Mouth, they show you shame is the one. Shame is the killer that shame is the killer. And they got you guys addicted to shaming each other.